friends. This is Lady Liana McKissick with a little moment for you. So I want to talk to you all for a moment about feelings. So often you hear or see things about being in your feelings. And I'm not saying that it's a good or a bad thing, because we all do have feelings. But what I want us all to remember is that while feelings are a natural thing to have, we all have them because we're human, we're not robotic. If you are in your feelings, get out of them. Don't stay there. Don't stay in your feelings. And what that means is that I'm not controlled by my emotions. I have emotions, but my emotions don't have me. Now, I know that's easier said than done, and I'm saying this after years of practice of getting out of my feelings when I feel myself getting in my feelings. I'm also not saying to deny your feelings. Your feelings are real. So I'm not saying to be fake. I'm not saying to try to be robotic. I'm just saying if you get in that moment when you're in your feelings, pause, breathe through it, and decide how long you need to stay in that moment. My feelings won't have me, but I do have feelings. So this week, I want you to challenge yourself. When you find yourself in a situation where you get into your feelings, acknowledge it, add your feelings because it's very real, but then get out of your feelings and go do something that brings you joy. Now, for some of us, we may have to do that a few times throughout the day, but whenever it happens, stop, breathe through it, acknowledge that those feelings that you have right then and there are real, but don't stay there. Another thing that I think we need to start doing is stop making other people responsible for our feelings. Now, yes, you want to be considerate of others' feelings, but I cannot put my feelings in someone else's hands because that's way too much control for a person to have. So if you do get me upset, if you do get me in my feelings, you won't get my whole day. You won't get my whole week. You won't get my whole month because my feelings are not your responsibility. Would I like you to be considerate of my feelings? Yes, but I cannot stand on how you feel about my feelings. My feelings are just that, mine. Today, this week, whenever. This week's challenge is to, when you find yourself in your feelings, stop, breathe, acknowledge them as real, get out of them. Do something that brings you joy, that brings you back to a positive moment, or brings you back to just a high energy, because no one, nothing deserves your entire day. That's 24 hours. You might get 24 minutes of my energy, but you definitely won't get 24 hours. This is Lady Liana McKissick with the little moment. Have a good week.